Hey, I'm Yoad. Welcome to my studio. Today, we're going to do an entire mix using one free plugin. This is a channel plugin. All the details are in the description below. Let's see how it goes. I have the channel inserted over all the tracks. So this is going to be like using a desk in a sense. I have all the faders set to -9 dB, so we can have some headroom. And let's listen to what we get. I'm gonna start with just getting a rough balance. While all the channels are on, everything is playing, I can hear that this snare is really loud, kick is quiet, we have a kick sample here. Bass should come up. Lead vocal. Let's boost it's just the waveform. We have like a slap delay print, which is good. We have some vocal doubles, and we have a bunch of backing vocals here, which are grouped. So that's a good start. That drum machine sample is taking over. This one is a bit soft. So the first thing I'm hearing, actually, let's mute all the vocals for now and concentrate on the track. We have a bunch of guitars. That's all fine. Now let's see if I can do this without getting tempted to solo each track and work on it on its own. So let's look at the bass. We can get rid of the very low frequencies and find a nice mid-range to boost. So let's say 500 to give it presence, and let's look for compression. Now I'm discovering this plugin together with you. I've not used it. I only saw a quick video about it, and I can see that it has all the elements. So it has a mic pre, a deesser, EQ, compressor and limiter. The only thing it doesn't have is an expander or gate, at least not that I can see. Let's see what the compressor does. It'll be easier to hear it in the verse. So for bass, we always want quite long release time. Nice, and let's see if we can give it a bit of a drive. Okay, and the next thing we need to counter the bass is the kick. And that needs a point around there. Let's see what the compressor does to the kick. Nice. And I'm going to lower the low mid, maybe with a high Q, to make the kick a bit more hollow in the range where the bass plays. That's nice, and now we need some lows. Nice, and we don't need anything below 40. And we need some treble. Now I noticed that there's some treble in the mic pre section, which is interesting. We need something more around 5K. At the moment it may sound too bright, but I'm sure this kind of pointy frequency will be needed later on. Let's listen to this kick sample. Nice. We just need to cut some lows and maybe compress it a bit. So the interesting thing here is that the actual recorded snare is quite high pitched, whereas the samples are a lot lower. And that's cool. I do that sometimes because it gives it kind of extra depth, where the live snare gives it the expression and the samples give it the width and the weight. So first thing is to compress the snare, taking into account that since we're not having anything to gate the snare, the hi-hat is going to come out, which is fine. Let's give it some mid for this bit of a vintage sound. This is nice. And let's try some lows, and I'm going to go for peak. Nice, I'm happy with that. Let's try the limiter. Cool, it kind of keeps it steady. I like that. I always try the bottom snare mic in phase or out of phase. And in this case, it was properly recorded, so out of phase, which is cool. Let's see if we can squash it a bit using the mic pre. That's quite nice. Okay, this drum machine is really way too punchy. So I'm going to use the deesser in peak mode. Yes. And very short release. So I'm just going to tame the peak. Now I can add a lot of lows. Nice. And maybe give it back some of the treble. Now I'm doing it on the mic pre, so I'm actually pushing it more into the deesser. And if I want to squash the peak even more, I can use the drive. Nice. Let's listen to the overheads. Again, I'm going to use the deesser to take out mainly the hi-hat and some of the snare, that's fine. Nice. High ratio, short release. Gives it that intensity, and now we can lower it back to place. And I'm listening to the crashes. I can brighten it up a bit. Let's try the peak. I like that. Nice cymbals. Now we have a shaker here, which is like really loud. Also, we have this chorus ride, which is very loud. And now you can hear that as much as the kick sounded bright and peaky, it needs even more of that. So I'm going to try the limiter. And I don't want to touch the output. I'm going to keep that for later if needed. So I'm going to go for the makeup gain into the limiter. And now we can hear that the kick is way too boomy. So I can make the Q wider here and even try to go for maybe 90 and just cut a bit of that boominess, because we're getting the lows from the sample and we don't need much filtering. And let's try this bass. Nice. It's a bit long. That's my only concern, and I can't really make it shorter because I don't have any dynamics here. I mean, I don't have any expander or gate. So I'm going to make the release time of the compressor longer. Okay. Let's look at this guitar. So this guitar is playing the bass part an octave higher, which is nice. Let's try to give it some harmonics so it kind of blends better with the bass. Some mid. So I'm going to go for the 1.2. As well as, let's say, 3. Nice. And what's that guitar doing? This one needs a bit of warmth. Some compression. These ones are nice. That pulse thing can go down. Let's listen to the synths. Some width. Kick needs to be more solid somehow. Let's use the limiter more and give it some release even here. But I'm getting some lows that I don't need. So in the verses it's quite pointy, and in the choruses it needs help, so we can do it with automation later. Let's get the picture kind of more stable. Okay, this wants loads of compression and some nice mid. Let's pan it to the side out of the way, and some highs. Here I would have the compressor before the EQ, but I can't control that. Let's listen to the limiter. Now the kick is too pointy. Maybe we can use some low pass. No, just need to get it less trebly. So let's go for a peak shape. That's better. And it will all change once we get the vocal in.
It's the way you talk and the things you say. I can tell I'm wrong, but somehow I really want to hold you.
Okay, let's get it louder than it should be, so we can focus on the deesser first. We can filter everything below around 100. We need loads of compression to really grip the vocal. And we need some warmth. Nice.
I could change.
And maybe even some more lows. Listen to the verse again.
Maybe it's the way you talk and the things you say. I can
And I'm going to go for bell shape.
how I didn't want to hold your hand anymore. Maybe I needed space for myself, but you
I need something to
hold you in
act as a leveler. So let's see if I can do it with a compression. So I'm going to compress the hell out of it, but do it in parallel mode. So this is the dry signal. Let's see how the makeup came. So I want more of the compressed signal.
I didn't want to hold your hand anymore. Maybe I needed space for myself, but you needed someone to hold you.
And now I still have that band free.
If only you.
So I can make it a little bit brighter.
There's no way for us to come together.
Nice. Let's listen to this slap delay.
If only you.
And it's always worth checking it in the verses because
The way you talk,
more exposed.
things you say.
So because I'm using deessers and stuff, I'm going to copy
Want to
the same settings
anymore. Maybe
to the slap delay.
space for
And
myself.
let's listen to the
Needed someone to hold.
overdubs, and I'm going to copy the same settings to them, minus the high mid, because we don't need that. And in fact, maybe we can cut something around 3.5. So I'm going to copy that and paste it to the other track. It is a little bit loud.
I could change my heart.
Okay, let's listen to the backing vocals. Okay, let's work on these for a bit. Deesser first. Nice. Some harmonics. Cut a lot of the lows. Quite solid compression. Nice, a bit of makeup, and just to be on the safe side, gonna use the peak limiter to tame any stray peaks, if there are any. Some treble, and this could be quite high. Silky. Nice, and some warmth. I think these answers should have their own group. So I'm going to take them out of the main group, put them into their own group and copy the settings. Let's listen to those. So these need more presence, and we can cut the lows and give it more mid. And we can have the top band in bell mode, so they come out more. Loads of de-essing. Let's try peak mode.
Together.
some limiting.
If only you could see, then there is no way for us. If only I could.
Now, in order to assess what I have here, I really need something on the master track. So let's get another instance of this plugin and let's see if the compressor really is usable. So usually on the master track, I get a fairly longish release time and low ratio. Let's try 2:1.
If only you could see, then there is no way for us to come together.
Not bad. And now you can see that since I started with all the faders at -9, I have nice headroom here, so I can really push the master and I don't need to lower anything, or this is pretty good balance. Kick I'm not happy with. Let's try to base the kick more around the sample kick. So we need more treble here. Even more. Let's use the deesser.
I think I fell out of love. How the hell did it happen? Didn't want you to hurt, but the guilt was consuming. If only
Sounds like it's tuned a bit low. Let's try to see if we can pitch it up without any severe consequences. Better. So here we get nice healthy lows, and then we can reintroduce the live bass drum. Just for the energy and the kind of coherence of the entire drum kit. What are the tones doing? Let's just loop across this fill. So I usually work on one and then I just copy the settings to the second one. Except for the fact that the other one is a floor tone, so it may need more lows. Or not, but I definitely need some high pass. Yes. That's okay.
If only you could see, then there is no way for us to come together.
The hi-hat was muted because it's quite
If only you
trashy.
see, then there is no way.
Let's see if we can still
If only
salvage it by finding that 2.5 or 3K and bringing it right down.
maybe it's the way
That's better.
and the things you say. I can tell
Those open hats
somehow.
are really loud, which dictates
Maybe I needed
the entire level of this track, so it should be really quiet.
to hold you in their arms. If only you could see,
Now we can add some reverb
no way for us.
on the guitars, maybe. So I'm going to use another free plugin.
If only you could see, then there is no way.
Which is this one.
If only I.
So let's try adding the reverb to all the guitars. Bit long.
Maybe it's the way you talk and the things you say. I can
And maybe we don't need it as much on the guitar that's doing the bass part. Nice. And we might as well put it across the synths. Making vocals. Nice. And the ones doing the answers, I don't think they need it.
If only you could see that there is no way for us to come together as one.
Bass is a bit loud.
You could see that there is no way for us.
At this point, it's just a matter of going and kind of shaping the mix. But it's in a pretty good state, I would say. So my thoughts about this plugin, not bad. A few things I can see improved. Overall, for a free plugin, obviously nothing to complain about. It's quite comprehensive. An expander or gate would be a great addition. The ability to change, let me try to see if I can do it with modifiers or something. No, this is fixed. So the ability to change the order of the different processors within the plugin. Quite nice. Now I'm going to lower all the snare as a whole, like all the tracks together.
I think I fell out of love. How they
The hi-hat is not really needed.
want you to hurt, but they give
Now the overheads is dragging a little bit
if only you
to the side. The vocal is very loud at places, so at this point I would definitely either use automation or some other means of leveling, because I'm not able to achieve that just from using the compressor in parallel mode. Maybe we can try the limiter with long release so it acts, and parallel mode as well, because here it's quite loud. So we need like the longest release. That's not bad.
If only you could see that there is no way for us. If only I could change my heart.
Now we're used to listening to everything through the mastering limiter, so I'm going to do that, but without increasing the level.
I think I fell out of love. How the hell it
So we're just
didn't want you to
limiting the peaks,
you was consuming.
and a gain reduction of around 5 dB is quite normal for mastering. Usually it will be even more, but just to give us the sense of how
If only you
it may sound later.
that there is no way for us. If only I
Maybe the guitars are a bit quiet in the chorus, and that synth is a little bit loud.
hear your laughter in my bed. I'm alone, but I still picture your face. My
Vocals are a bit quiet here. I can already bring them up. So maybe it's time to do a round of quick vocal automation. I'm gonna start with just identifying the quiet bits and bring them up. And that will be a good starting point.
Maybe I needed space for myself, but you need
before I get into the details.
If only you.
Now in this section I need some reverb, so I'm just going to automate the chorus. That helps in kind of blending the vocal better. And let's look at the level. So here we're a bit quiet. Some throw delay would be nice here, so I'm just going to use Logic's internal delay. I'm going to work on the mix a little bit more, send it to the producer, get some feedback from the artist, the label, tweak it further, have a listen in the car, at home, see how it sounds tomorrow. That's the benefit of working in the box. I don't have to get the desk and the entire studio waiting for feedback, and I can, in the meantime, work on other projects. I love this way of working. And yeah, I'll see you on the next one.